Okay, so this video is about dating life. So, as you guys know, I've been single for 3 months now. I've been separated from my husband, um, and it's been quite a funny journey, honestly. Um, I've met quite a lot of people. I am seeing people at the moment. Nothing serious, just once in a while I see people. Talk to people. I do talk to a lot of people as well. Um, I must say, the last time I was single was 2018. Um, I mean, I thought people were crazy back then. I mean, people are crazy now. I'm bisexual, so which means I'm attracted to both men and women. So I mean, I'm on different dating sites like POF, Tinder, something called, is it Tammy or Tiami or something like that. Badu, I think one called Bumblebee or something. I don't know. So many. Anyways, um, I noticed what all these sites have in common. There are some actually crazy people out there. I came across quite a lot of crazy people, honestly. You do have some ones which are decent, but there are some crazy people out there, and let me tell you, oh god, I used to hate being single because I feel like when you're single you're more vulnerable to idiots, and there's plenty out there. I mean, I come across people, I think a lot of dating sites, it's just the main objective is sex, literally. I mean, I don't have a problem with having sex with people, but to make that like the main focus, it's just mad. Like, literally, from the minute they message you, it's most of the time it's sexual, majority of the time. And for me, because of the way my pictures are as well, I'm very um heavy chested, I'll call it. That's the most polite way I can say it. At the top, so I've got big breasts basically. So when a lot of guys see that, it's just their hormones are raging already. And so when I message them or they message me, it's just straight about my boobs basically. um I've come across some, I know I'm gonna sound old saying this, but I am not getting younger. But there are some really disrespectful men out there. I mean, there are men out there that are so disrespectful that it makes you sit down and think, rah, like, did your mom not train you? Or, like, do you not have any kind of moral standards? Or you just want to be a dickhead? Because, obviously, when it comes to my sexual life, I don't really go too much into detail because I feel like some of the things are a bit private. But I will speak about a few things today. So, obviously, for me, I go by where the person is from, ethnicity wise. So, obviously, the last time I was single, I do notice a few things. I don't like to judge people, but in some way I do. I did notice a few things about certain men that come from certain backgrounds, if that makes sense. So, like, for example, um, it's very rare for me to go for a guy that's Ghanaian. Reason why is because, based on my experience, Ghanaian men come across very arrogant and controlling. And the type of woman I am, like, I don't like controlling behavior. Like, it really annoys me when a man thinks that he can just control everything about me, the way I wear my hair or the way I dress. Obviously, if it's something that is like extremely concerning, and yeah, we can talk about it, but like to completely just, well, you need to wear this, or you're not coming around me with that, or I don't like you putting color in your hair. There was one Ghanaian that I did date, and when he met me, I had red hair and big earrings and ghetto as hell, as usual. And like when we started dating, it was just like, from now on, I don't want you to put color in your hair. It should be black. And he bought me the kind of earrings he wanted me to wear and jewelry. And after a while, I took it. But then after a while, I was thinking, why am I changing my entire personality and who I am for a man? No. And then we broke up. So he was Ghanaian. So I feel like Ghanaians have a bit of a power trip problem where they think that they run things and they can tell you what to do, when to do it, and how to dress. And I don't like that. Next will be Jamaicans. Now, Jamaicans, majority of the Jamaicans I've come across, they're very tidy people. They're very, they're good at cooking. They're very organized. Their houses are very clean and, tidy. Extremely good in bed. The sex part is not a problem for them. But what I did come to find is a massive negative, which is why I will never, let's say, I try my best not to fall in love with a Jamaican or even try to date one, is because it's either they've got multiple baby moms or the baby mom they have is just completely insane and will come after you if they find out, or they've got a wife. So like for all the Jamaican guys that I've come across, I've had either or. Either a baby mom will call me and start telling me off, like, why are you with my man when I didn't even know he wasn't single anyways. And then I actually had someone's wife call me. And I was thinking, wow, okay. And she was like, they've been married for 2 years. And I didn't realize the house that I was going to was actually his wife's house. And I was just like, I had to apologize to this woman because I felt horrible. I've never been with a man that was married before, and just not knowing that this guy was married just baffled me. I started to question myself, like, how is it that I not know he was married? But what I didn't realize is before I came over, he will hide everything, her shoes, pictures of her and everything. So like, long story short, she confronted him about it and I was on the phone and basically called me his delivery woman. So I think with Jamaicans, they got all the personalities you literally look for in a guy, but they have massive commitment issues. To get a Jamaican guy to commit to you, Jesus Christ. I think that's why they're better off with their own kind, because the Jamaican women they don't play. Like, they will go mad. And I think that's what Jamaican men need. They need like a strong hand, because the commitment is a problem with them. Obviously, I'm not saying all Jamaicans, but majority of them, they just have some serious commitment issues. I've also come across Zimbabwe. Now, this was a new one for me, but I would say it being something that I tried out, I would class Zimbabwe men and Ghanaian men as the same. They're very arrogant. Don't get me wrong, Zimbabwe men are gorgeous. Oh, they are beautiful. They are sexy. They are appealing to the eyes, definitely. But they are arrogant as hell. And that's really bad. They have a lot of arrogance to them. They think they're all that. And I don't like guys like that. Like, the two Zimbabwe guys I've actually gotten to know. The first one, I really liked him. It was, he's a great guy and all that. But I feel he's a bit immature and not very good at communicating at all. Or maybe he just weren't interested, I don't know. But extremely horrible at communicating. Instead of just treating someone like a human being, like, this is how I feel, that's how I feel, that's how I feel. His way of dealing with things was just to completely ignore me, avoid me, make me feel like I'm crazy when I'm not. But when he wanted what he wanted, he knew how to sweet talk and get his way. This is the second Zimbabwe one I came from. I got to know. Childish, very immature, even though he speaks like he is mature and he tries to put up this front like he's all that. He wasn't. I mean, in bed, absolutely brilliant, wonderful. Um, he was. He taught me things that I haven't even experienced. So really good at that. But when it came to communication, it was a zero. I mean, he got upset over something, and instead of talking to me about it, he stood me up. So we were supposed to meet, and I don't know who told him what. I don't really like this he said, she said thing. See, I'm one person, I'm honest. I'm brutally honest to the point where some people find me to be disrespectful, but I'm not disrespectful. I'm just literally honest. And with this guy, it was just like, I think someone told him something and said that I told them. And I don't like this he said, she said. I mean, if it was a thing where he just came to me and be like, oh, someone told me that you said this, or you're going around saying this, I would have been honest with him and tell him, you know what, I don't know who this person is. Or if I said it, I would have said, okay, yeah, I said it. But if I didn't say it, I would have said I didn't say it. But the thing is, he doesn't know me like that, does he? Anyone that does know me will know that I'm one person. I don't feel the need to lie. I will just tell you like it is, regardless of you hate me after it. I'll just be like brutally honest kind of thing. But he don't know me like that. So in his head, I'm a liar, and the other person that was talking to him basically knew better than me, whatever. But basically, it was a he said, she said thing. And instead of talking to me and be like, you know what, I heard so and so about you, we were supposed to meet the following day. He just never turned up. I sat there worrying that maybe something happened to him. Didn't hear from him. And then next thing you know, I hear from him later on, and he was just like, I told you not to be talking about me to someone else. I was just thinking, who's got time? Like, why are you flattering yourself? Who am I talking to about you? As you think you're the only guy I talk to. Like, I was just thinking, like, where are you coming from? And it went from that to tell the truth, Alma. And I was just thinking, well, why would you think I'll be lying? I don't understand what's happening. Where are you hearing this information from? And he just never said nothing to me again. I tried talking to him. I tried just trying to figure out what's going on, or what happened, or who told him what. I was just trying to get to the bottom of it. But from there, he just never spoke to me again. I think that's very immature and childish, because things like that, it could have simply just been solved by just having a conversation with me like I am a human being kind of thing. But he literally didn't want to listen to me at all. He just preferred to just cut me off like I was nothing, basically. Whoever was that person, I was telling him things. I wished him good luck, because no one knows me. I'm not bait. I'm not out there like that. I don't conversate myself with people that are lesser than what I am. I don't entertain stupidity. So I keep to myself. If I talk to you, you're very lucky. If you talk to me, you're very lucky, kind of thing. I keep to myself. I don't go around gossiping about no one. I don't talk about no one. I don't go around telling people my business unless I want them to know. But those that know me will know my personality. Those that don't, it's their loss. But yeah, Zimbabwe men are just so arrogant. Like, they know they're hot, and they're just arrogant about it for no reason. And most of them are immature as well. I've come across Congo, which is a shocking one to me. Congo, I think it was Congo and Angolan or something like that. I can't remember. I normally never go for them because I never really found one that is attractive. So all the ones I've seen, they just look ill. No offense, but I just never found one that's like proper attractive. But from the one that I've met, the first one I've actually dealt with, he was cute, very polite. I think that's one of the things I did like the most about him. Very polite. I still talk to him. Very respectful. You can tell that his mom definitely raised him right, because he wasn't disrespectful at all. He was polite from day one. Even when I met him, he was polite. And yeah, he's great. I mean, I find him to be a bit adorable as well. But yeah, he was quite cool. Let's see. What other country have I been on a date with. Oh, there's another one. He's French. I think, was it Cameroon? Yeah. He's very polite as well, very respectful. You can tell. Obviously, they definitely trained him right. Very friendly. I find him to be very, very attractive, definitely, which is quite shocking because I had a friend in college that's from Cameroon, and to be honest, I didn't think he was very attractive. And normally they say, some people say French is a sexy language, but like when he spoke French, it was just like, ew. But like this one, he actually sounded nice when he spoke French, and like just very friendly. I think he needs to work a bit more on his communication. I think a lot of guys have problems with communicating. I mean, like, if someone messages you, like, why does it take you so many days to, like, reply back? I get, like, people are busy. Like, I normally say there's a lot of guys I have cut off because of this as well. Like, when I start talking to a guy, it's a thing where I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I mean, if I'm going to get to know you, I have to talk to you to get to know you. I can't say to you, oh, I know you, when I haven't even had a conversation with you. You understand? So it's a thing where, like, if I'm messaging someone and you take 2-3 days to reply, I feel like you're taking a piss. Because I'm a mum, I've got 3 kids, like my life is busy as it is. So like if I've got time to like just look at my phone, just pick up your phone and look at it and just reply. Do you understand? Or if you can't reply, just say to the person, you know what, I'm gonna be busy the next few days, so I may not be able to reply, or but like communicate. But like I feel like a lot of men just don't communicate. And it's so bad that they don't communicate. But another guy that I did come across, he was on majority of the dating sites I was on. Beautiful, gorgeous. Now, when I start talking to this one, the first thing he did, which I think wasn't fair, and it's one of the things I hate the most, I don't like getting teased. So when I first started talking to this guy, first of all, he sent me a video of him taking a shower. Now, when I say taking a shower, I'm not talking about covering. Like, I can see everything, including the genital area. And then he sent me a separate video of just his genital area, basically poking out and saying hello. And literally started talking to him, and I thought, okay, so like when I start talking to someone, first after we start talking for a bit, then we meet. So the first meet is just the introduction. It's just so you know my face, I know your face. And, we talk, we have conversation. Then the second meet, then we can actually watch a movie or, go further than that. But the first meet is important to me because I need to know who you are and who I'm talking to, because there's a lot of catfishing going on dating sites. So what it was is, I said to him, okay, so when are you free? I can come and see you, or you can come and see me. But he said to me, well, I'm free anytime, really. So I said, okay. So I did initiate a meet quite a few times, but I realized every time I said to him, oh, let's meet this day, or let's do it this day, it was like always an excuse. And so I mentioned it to one of my friends. I didn't say his name, but I mentioned it to one of my friends. And I said, am I just being paranoid, or am I just pushing too far by asking him to meet me? And she was like, no, you're not doing anything wrong. To be honest, with what's happening, to be honest, it's starting to sound like maybe he's got a girl at home and he just doesn't, maybe they're arguing or something, so he decided to go on a dating site. But it doesn't sound like he's a single man, because if you say you're free anytime, why is it every time that you're trying to meet him, he's making excuses? So I was like, no, I don't think that he will be in a relationship with someone and then be on a dating site. And my friend was like, you're very naive. You don't know how men work, do you? So obviously he kept initiating a meet all the excuses in the world. So obviously, type of person I'm going to be straightforward. I'm going to be blunt with you. So I said to him, you know what? I feel like you're making excuses. I mean, if you don't want to see me, you're no longer interested. I would rather you just tell me you're not interested than to just be stringing me along. Like, every time I say to you, when are you free? You tell me you're free anytime. But then when I say, oh, let's meet so-and-so time or day, it's like, oh, no, I can't do that day. So then you're not free every time. Why would you tell me that? And I think after I finished saying how I felt, he was just like, even though, yeah, I do seem like a nice girl, he don't think he wants to meet me because I'm a bit too intense. And I was just like, okay. And then he just stopped talking to me. I think he blocked me or something. I don't even know. But I think he forgot I got him on Instagram. So what ended up happening is, a few days later, my phone notified me that he put up a story on his Insta. I was like, okay. I pressed it, and you see like a picture of him and a girl, and I think the girl kissed him on the cheek or he kissed her or something like that. And I was like, whoa, okay. I really wanted to write to him and say to him, if you found someone else or you were seeing someone that you're already interested in, why didn't you just say that? Why would you sit there and make me feel horrible like I did something to you, talking about something? I'm intense. I'm not intense. What happened was, you were already talking to someone that you were interested in. Instead of just being honest and be like, you know what, I think you're a nice girl, but at the moment I'm talking to someone that I'm kind of into, I would have backed off. But you made it seem like, oh yeah, you do want to meet me and stuff. And you can't be sending me explicit videos like that and then think that I will not want to meet you or something. So it was just a thing where after a while, I started to feel horrible because I was just like, why is it that a guy just can't be honest? Like, why does a guy feel the need to just fucking lie to my face? I didn't understand why he did it. And there was no point in me writing to him anymore because from the minute he said I was too intense, he completely cut me off. And men like that, I just think, are just so fucking stupid. And to be honest, he's Jamaican. And this is exactly why I'm so careful when it comes to dating a Jamaican. To be honest, to me, in my head, the only thing a Jamaican man is good for is sex. And that's it. Nothing more. Because literally, the communication is not there and they can't commit to save their lives. Simple thing like that. Listen, I'm talking to someone and I'm already interested in this person. I want to get to know them. So as much as you're a nice girl, I don't think it's nice that I string you along. Simple as that. Simple conversation. He's a grown-ass man and he's acting like a kid. And it's just like, okay. So when I saw that picture of the girl now, I was just thinking, wow, okay. So you made me feel horrible about myself when I wasn't the problem, you were. It's so sad how men are nowadays. And to be honest, the dating world nowadays is brutal. I didn't know how brutal it is out here until I got back and I'm single again. Oh my God. It's so bad out here. It's really bad. And I'm meeting new people and it's a lot of crazy people out here. And some people, I think, have an actual mental problem. Like, on my Tinder right now, it shows that I've got 4,000 and something likes. Now, I'm not going to go through that. I'm not going to go through that many likes because I ain't got time for all of that. And half these people, when you do add them, they're just talking about sex. And I am just not in the mood for that. Like, I actually want to get to know someone. Like, I'm not looking for a real relationship right now. But I do want to start talking to people and get to know people. And down the line, if it does go well, maybe get into something serious. But then I think at the moment I'm coming across a lot of guys that, like when they normally say there's a broken woman. And because she's so broken, she just doesn't give another person the opportunity or the chance. I'm coming across men that because they've been hurt by another female, maybe in a really bad way, or it's affect them mentally, they just don't even want to entertain the conversation of getting to know someone. What they want is just to have sex with you and then just keep it moving, or maybe once in a while call you, basically usually like a booty call, instead of like actually trying to get to know you. And their excuses, well, I don't want nothing serious, because this and that happened, or you come to find out for yourself that they've actually been through something traumatic, so they don't want to get to know you. They don't even want the opportunity to know you. They just want to sleep with you and keep it moving. So it's just like, it's like a fucking jungle out here. I'm just keeping my cool at this point. Um, just getting to know more people and just literally see where it goes. But yeah, I mean, for me, certain guys I do keep away from where they tell me where they're from, which is, it sounds kind of bad, but to be honest, certain guys from certain countries have similar traits. And trust me when I tell you, when it comes to Jamaicans, the commitment part is hard. If you're just looking for a good time and you're just looking for sex, yes, Jamaican is the way to go. But if you're looking for something serious, I wouldn't bet my life on a Jamaican. And Ghanaians, power trip problem. Definitely not. Even guys from the country that my family's from, Sierra Leone, they're not any better either. They're just as arrogant, to be honest. And I think the only one that I've actually had a good experience with is Cameroon and Congo/Angola. But yeah, most of them, no. To be honest, it's most of them are just like, no, they're not serious. A lot of these guys are not serious, and it's sad out here because there's a lot of lonely people out here. But I'm very careful and I'm very particular in who I talk to and what I do, because a lot of the men out here just lie. And you do come across, I'm one person that I do ask a lot of questions as well, so I come across a lot of guys that is just like, they don't like to be asked a certain amount of questions or certain types of questions. And for me, I ask these questions because I need to know something about you. But like, a lot of guys just like to keep you in the dark kind of thing. And it's just like, I don't like being kept in the dark. I prefer someone that's just going to be open and honest with me. You tell me like it is, I tell you like it is, as simple as that. But a lot of the men out here are very secretive, and their communication is at a zero. Their immaturity is at a zero. Their level of understanding is at a zero. And it's just like, yeah, honestly, it just annoys me, honestly. The dating scene is highly annoying and just long, honestly. I mean, so it seems like I'm going to be single for quite a while because I'm very picky and I'm not going to settle for trash. And a lot of the men I've come across got a problem and very trashy, very ghetto, don't communicate, and then want to blame you. And it's just like, I hate when guys are just like, oh, women are this way and women are, no, love. No woman is that fucking crazy. If you did something to us, then we'll react. Like, you can't expect to do something and then expect we're not going to react to it. We are going to react to it. If you know you don't want that level of reaction, then don't do dumb shit. It's not all women are like that. Some women are evil, don't get me wrong. But the type of woman I am, like, certain things I just don't fucking take. Like, I just don't accept it. And if you're going to be like that, then we're just not going to get along. Then you might as well just block me now. And if you're not good at communicating and you can't be honest, just block me. Don't talk to me. Because I'm one person, I'm all about communication and honesty. If you can't communicate with me, you just can't be real with me. No matter how much it hurts, be real with me. Like I always tell people, if my breath stinks and I'm talking to you, tell me, listen, you might want to get some gum. Your breath is a bit, I'm not going to hate you for it. I'd rather you tell me than I continue to walk out there and people are smelling my breath. But don't be rude about it. There's so many polite ways you can tell someone their mouth smells than to be rude about it. But don't make me walk around with my mouth smelling and then you just keep your mouth shut. No, I'm the type of person, I don't care how brutal it is. Just be real with me. If you're not interested, you're not interested. I'm not some guy's cup of tea. I mean, so there's a guy I came across and he didn't like the fact that I like to put colours in my hair. Well, you can go. You don't have to like the fact that I put colours in my hair. But I like the way I look when I put different colors in my hair. So if it's something that you're just not into, then cool. Some guys don't like piercings and tattoos. I've got piercings on my face. I've got piercings on my ears. I mean, this is the things that I like. If you don't like it, then you don't need to be with me. It's not by force. I've even got a tat here. This is for my kids. Got my children's name, and if I have more, I'll add them more to the petals. I've got this one here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's the sun. And I've got another one here. That's the moon. Then I've got tats on my fingers of a rose. Literally, of a rose. I don't know if you can see that. And like, I've got tat on my back. So like, I'm getting more tats in February. So some people may not like it, but this is me. And whoever I'm going to settle with, they need to accept me for who I am. And this is why I ended my marriage. I'm not going to be with someone that, one, is going to control every aspect of my life like they're my parent. Or two, that's not going to accept me for who I am. The fact that I like doing certain colors in my hair. And I like putting certain things on my body. And another thing, if you can't satisfy me in bed, you need to go. After a while, it's not just about what you want. I deserve satisfaction as well. So that's just me. So, I mean, dating life has been crazy. It's only been 3 months and I've come across some colorful characters and some really disrespectful and ignorant men. And I would say to a lot of the moms out there that have young sons, you really need to train up your son. For me, the amount of guys, the disrespectful guys I've met out there, it makes me, as a mom of 2 boys, I'm going to fight hard to make sure that my boys will respect women, because men out here are absolutely disrespectful to women for no apparent reason. Like, you don't like a girl, walk away in the most polite way you can do it. Don't disrespect no one. You understand? I don't understand why some men have problem with women when women are the reason why they are here to begin with. If we didn't give birth, if we didn't have the luxury of giving birth or the powers to hold a human being in our body, if it wasn't for women, men won't be on this earth anyways. But the way some of these men really do disrespect women, it's just like, you need to relax. Okay, someone's hurt your feelings in the past, but not every woman is that way. And a lot of these guys out here need to learn it. You don't need a father in your life to learn respect. Respect should be there, and the mom should be teaching them respect if the dad is not there. And if the dad is there, they should be teaching it too. But there's a lot of immature men out here that don't know how to be men. Not only because they didn't have men in their lives, but the women that they have in their lives didn't do a good job either. And for me, I'm going to make sure I train my boys to not be disrespecting a woman. Don't put your hands on a woman. And to be as respectful as they can be. Because there are some really disrespectful men out here. And to be honest, the type of person I am, these men are really playing with something. And this is why when a guy disrespects me, I keep my distance. Because the way I look at it, I don't know who you're talking to. But you ain't going to talk to me like that. Neither am I going to encourage it. So, I mean, like, dating life has just been crazy. But I'm just here, I'm chilling anyways. But hopefully I'll find a guy out there that can deal with my level of crazy and can deal with who I am, because I'm fucking amazing. But yeah, so this is my story about how my dating life has been so far, and it's not been amazing. I mean, the sex has been great, but everything else just, God, makes me not want to be single. But here I am, I'm single. Thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you. I don't even know when I'm going to do a video next, but when I do one, you see it. Okay, bye.